Hello everybody, my name is Rodolfo and I'm studying to get my next license in the boiler industry. And today I have questions and I will give you guys my best answer, okay? So let's start with explain how you would test a low water cutout. Explain how you would test a low water cutout. Low water cutout can be tested by blowing down the water column or by performing a slow drain test on the boiler. Okay, so tonight we are turning off our boilers, one of our boilers, for inspection, and the chief engineer requests me to perform this low drain test on the boiler. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn it off, the feed water pump on the DA, okay, and I'm gonna close the feed valve near the boiler, okay. I'm gonna put the boiler in low flame, okay, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna watch, okay. It should go, the water level should go on the bottom of the glass and should trip right there, okay. And when you open the drain of the water column, okay, that's probably attached to the flow indicator, will trip the boiler too. So how do you blow down a gauge glass? So the gauge glass needs to blow down by operating the top and the bottom valve independently to ensure that neither connections are plugged. So when you go to your boiler, the top and the bottom valves for the gauge glass will be open and you see the water level in your boiler. So when you open the drain, all the water flushes, okay? And then you close the bottom valve on the gauge glass, the bottom one. So you're gonna make sure that's flushing the top one to the drain. And then you open the bottom valve and close the top valve. That's gonna assure that you're blowing the bottom valve. And then you open the top and close the drain. And then you will see the water level go back to the normal operating level. The pressure sensitive device attached to the fan housing of a fully automatic burner starts operating when there is a pressure sensitive device attached to the fan housing of a fully automatic burner starts operating when there is fan failure. So when the sensor sees that nothing is going on, no pressure, will trip the burner. To ensure good heat transfer in water tube boilers, the outside of the tubes are kept clean to ensure good heat transfer in water tube boilers. The outside of the tubes are kept clean by soot blowing, okay. A gradual increase in stack temperature indicates a gradual increase in stack temperature. Indicates that the tubes are getting dirty, okay. Now, a sudden increase in stack temperature indicates you are watching your stack temperature and it's around 400 degrees, and then you look again, it's like 600. What that indicates? Broken baffle. You're right, broken baffle. In a fire tube boiler, soot forms on in a fire tube boiler, where it's most likely to find soot? Inside of the tubes, okay? Inside of the tubes. Of course, if your boiler has like 2 passes, you may find at the end, because it has to go around, and maybe on that the soot may follow at the end of the tube. You may find that too, but mostly like you're gonna see soot inside of the tube on a fire tube boiler. When the boiler pressure exceeds, it's required to have extra half piping be used on the blow-off system. When a boiler pressure exceeds this amount of psi, it is required that extra half pipe be used to blow off system. How much psi? Trick question. So the answer is 125. 125 psi require extra half pipe be used on the blow off system or blow down. It's permissible to have only one bottle blow down valve when a boiler. What's the requirement for that boiler? To have only one bottom blow down valve. Boiler at this or below this amount of psi has only one bottom blow down. 100 maximum allowed working pressure, not exceeding 100 psi. Okay, the blow down valve could be only one. When boilers are connected to a common header, it's required that an ample free blowing drain be provided between the stop valve, between both valves, stop and return. If either or both boilers have, so boilers are connected to a common header, it's required that ample free blowing drain be provided between the stop valves or stop and return if either or both boilers have what? A manhole. Okay, manhole. So between the stop and return, we'll have a bypass on the steam header, okay, with a free blowing drain, okay. So it's very important that a second person, okay, be watching that free blowing. If you see steam coming out of that drain, okay, tell the guy inside of the boiler to come out immediately, okay. So I hope you guys like it, and tomorrow we have more. Thank you.